Hello, everybody. It's the husband. Good morning. Today, Thursday morning. What I want to do right now is wish you a very nice day and rank 5 horror movies from the series Masters of Horror, where the horror makers collaborate to make horror movies 1 hour long that are called episodes. You may see them as a little bit of lesser quality than the official horror movies that you see on cinema, but they are still good to watch, good enough you can feel sometimes a little bit the difference, but it's good enough to watch. So, I've got 5 horror movies. I'm gonna rank each one. Some I have covered before, some I have not, so let's begin right now. So, the first horror movie, and it's with the best ranking from me, is Family. Episode or movie Family of Masters of Horror. Now, what I think about this horror episode slash movie are very good thoughts. I enjoyed the plot, enjoyed the actors, the acting was good, the story was interesting, and maybe it was heard before, but it's satisfying to watch and hear. Okay, so you will see a lot of horror elements, like spoiler alert, some craziness, some psychopath madness, some gore, and it won't be a movie that upsets you. It will be a movie that satisfies you. You will stay throughout all the movie, and in the end, you will come out as a happy person because the movie will reward you for watching it. Recommended, ranking it 8 out of 10, the highest score or all of all of these 5 movies that I'm giving. 8 out of 10 is wonderful. So, recommending this movie 100%. Daily Motion. That is where to watch. Okay. So, second horror movies that I'm giving the second highest score is Cigarette Burns by John Carpenter. So, this episode slash horror movie is also very nice. It is very different from the first that I just talked about, the family one. Because the story is completely different. This whole movie has a mystery vibe, mysterious, like detective vibe without detectives, but where something is looking for something secret, something mysterious, it's a mystery, and you also get some horror. Also, in this episode, this horror movie has a lot of great acting. No complaints about the acting whatsoever. And it also has Norman Reedus, the actor from The Walking Dead who shot zombies in the head with a crossbow. So, recommend this one 100%. Gore, small, but there is gore. A lot of mystery, mysterious stuff. A lot of good quality because John Carpenter is the movie maker that made the horror movie The Thing, and the other one, that the name I forgot, but it's good also. A very experienced guy. So this movie is very good. I'm giving it 7 out of 10. Why it's getting a lower score than the first one? A little bit lacking in the horror stuff. There is horror stuff, but not enough to give it 8 out of 10. Giving it 7 out of 10. So have fun if anyone decides to watch. Recommend it 100%. The family one and the Cigarette Burns, this one. 2 movies, the best one ranked from me. Recommend them 100%. The third horror movie is Jennifer. I covered it before, but I'm covering it again because I want to make a rating on 5 movies now. So this horror movie is also very nice. Giving it a lower score because the acting is not as good as Cigarette Burns and Family one, and still keeping it middle ground because the horror factor is good in here. The visual monster stuff looks good, monster face. The gore is good, even though it's not that often, but there is gore in this movie, this episode. So it's worth a watch for horror fans. Just endure the bad acting a little bit, and you will enjoy this movie enough for you to satisfy yourself, and you will remember it because the monster's face looks very unsettling. So giving this one 6 out of 10. So these 3 picks are the best from me. Now the fourth horror movie episode is called something like The Dreams in the Witch House. So this one is actually not bad also. The acting is also not bad in this one. Maybe even better than Jennifer. The horror aspect is good, but I'm giving it a lower score because it uses violence against vulnerable group of people. Spoiler alert, against babies. So You shouldn't do that. Of course, it's a horror movie, but come on. Just if mama is mom, our mom is going to watch this one, they're gonna get disturbed and sad. So if you're hurting babies in a movie, of course it's not real, but you're getting lower score from me. So overall, this movie has gore. It has good acting, but a lot of weirdness and a necessary chosen vulnerable group for violence, babies. Man, you could just hurt adults more, not babies, because moms like to watch horror movies, and if they're pregnant, they're gonna get sad. So this one's getting me from me 4 out of 10. If there wouldn't be so much violence against babies, it would get like 5 out of 10. But still too weird to get 6 out of 10. I'm kind of the gap zone if to watch it or not, but if you have free time, you can watch it. All of this is on Daily Motion. So the last one is called Imprint. I'm leaving it for last because I'm giving it the lowest score. It is praised as one of the best horror movie episodes of Masters of Horror, but I watched it myself and basically, spoiler alert, almost whole movie, nothing worth attention happens, just talking. And only in the end you get the horror. And the horror that comes is not really to frighten you, but to disturb you. Again, violence against vulnerable groups of people, against babies, against ladies, and just showing like you should enjoy watching that somebody get beat up. Like, no, it isn't frightening you. You're watching disturbing stuff, and you're not going to get satisfied by watching a lady get beat up or a baby. It's not cool. It's made by a known movie maker, Takashi, like a Japanese one. Yes, there is gore in here, there is torture scenes, and some brutal freaking torturing scenes in this one, so maybe that's why it's getting the praise, but for me, it's torture just to watch. Because even though it's just a movie, it's unsettling to see somebody get tortured, and you're supposed to enjoy that. You want a monster, you want to get scared, but you get this. So I'm giving this one 2 out of 10, just because they beat up ladies. It's not real, but they show it, and babies. So Imprint and Dreams in the Witch House, the lowest ones, I do not recommend watching. The Witch House you can if you have a time, but it's very weird. And Jennifer, Cigarette Burns, and Family, recommend watching 100%. Jennifer, you have to endure the weird bad acting, and you will enjoy the horror. And Cigarette Burns and Family, all is good in their quality movies. So thank you all for watching, starting work, and wish you all to be as great as you always been. Bye bye.